6 months. That's how long he disappeared. No posts, no stories, no messages, no explanations. One day he was just there like everyone else, living a normal life that looked perfectly fine from the outside. He had a job, friends, a routine. Nothing was technically wrong, but deep inside he felt something most people try very hard to ignore. A quiet frustration, the feeling that life was moving. But EWASN, single quotes, T. Every morning started the same way. The alarm would ring. He would hit snooze, promise himself 5 more minutes, and those 5 minutes would turn into a rushed morning. Another late start. Another day that felt exactly like the day before. Work, scrolling, distractions, endless noise. At night he would lie in bed, looking at his phone, watching other people chase goals, build businesses, transform their bodies, travel the world, and he would tell himself the same thing. Tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'll wake up earlier. Tomorrow I'll take things seriously. Tomorrow I'll become the person I know I could be. But tomorrow is one of the most dangerous lies we tell ourselves, because tomorrow is comfortable. Tomorrow means you don't have to change today. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and the version of his life that once felt temporary slowly started to feel permanent, until one night something changed. It wasn't dramatic. There was no huge failure, no rock bottom moment, just silence. He was sitting alone, staring at the screen of his phone, scrolling through the same meaningless content he had already seen it 1,000 times, and suddenly he realized something that made his stomach drop. If nothing changed, this would be his life. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, the same routines, the same excuses, the same unfinished dreams. That realization hit harder than any failure ever could, because failure means you tried. But this meant he wasn't even playing the game. That night he made a quiet decision, not the kind people announce online, not the kind people turn into motivational posts. He didn't tell anyone. He didn't ask for support. He didn't look for approval. He simply disappeared. He stopped going out every weekend, stopped wasting hours talking about dreams with people who had no intention of chasing theirs, stopped scrolling through social media late at night. Instead, he started building a different life. The first days were uncomfortable. Waking up before the sun felt unnatural. His body resisted. His mind complained. Everything inside him wanted the old routine back. Got comfort always fights when you try to leave it. But he kept going day after day, morning after morning, while the rest of the world slept. He worked while everyone else relaxed. He practiced discipline. At first, it didn't feel powerful. It felt lonely. There were no compliments, no encouragement, nobody telling him he was doing a great job, because nobody even knew what he was doing. And that's when the real battle began. Not against other people, but against himself, against the voice that whispered, "You deserve a break. You've already done enough. Skipping today won't matter." That voice showed up every single day, and every single day he had to decide which version of himself would win. The old version, or the new one he was trying to build. Weeks passed, nothing impressive happen, no dramatic transformation, no overnight success, just repetition. Wake up early, train, learn, work, improve, repeat. It was boring. It was difficult. It was exactly the type of process most people quit. But slowly, something started to shift. His energy changed. His focus became sharper. The things that once distracted him started to feel meaningless. His body grew stronger, but more importantly, his discipline grew stronger, because motivation fades. Motivation is emotional. Motivation disappears when things get hard. But discipline is different. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline only cares about what you do. Months passed. 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, half a year of work that nobody saw, half a year of effort that nobody applauded. And during that time, something incredible happened. He stopped needing motivation. He stopped needing approval. He stopped caring about who was watching, because the only person he was competing with was the man he used to be. Then one day he returned. No announcement, no speech, no explanation. He simply walked back into the same world. He had left behind the same places, the same people, but this time, something was different. His posture, his confidence, the quiet intensity in the way he carried himself. People noticed immediately. The same guy they once joked about looked like someone else entirely. Stronger, more focused, more certain about where he was going. And suddenly the laughter disappeared. The jokes stopped. The same people who once doubted him didn't know what to say, because transformation speaks louder than words. And the truth is, most people never disappear long enough to rebuild themselves. They stay visible. They stay comfortable. They stay trapped in the same routines that slowly steal their potential. But sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do for your life is step away from the noise, from the distractions, from the opinions. Disappear for a while. Work in silence. Build yourself in private, because when you finally come back, you won't need to explain anything. Your results will speak for you, and the people who once laughed will watch in silence.